All right. So, variations of passing the Riva. All right, maybe I'm having too much trouble with this leg. If I'm blocked on one side, then we're just gonna hit the other side. So, for whatever reason, I feel like my left side is kind of shut down. Maybe it's my opponent's foot or the way he has me turn. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stay on my toes of the foot he's controlling. That way I can pivot my knee a little bit easier. My hand is pushing on the top of my opponent's leg. Right? If I push, I can extend his leg a little bit, and I'm trying to feed it to this leg. So I push, I pivot and back step, and now my quad is on my opponent's quad, right? Almost knee to knee. Now from here, I pinch my knees, and I can sit down, making sure I let them eat the weight, so it's a little bit harder for my opponent to kick out of this. Now, I want to expose the back. There's a bunch of places we can go with this. My personal favorite is taking the back. Get a couple extra points, and you're in what's considered the most dominant position. Grabbing the outside of the knee with my free hand. Right? If I need a little extra oomph, I'll slide off the opponent's stomach to the mat with my pose. I push down, and I'm trying to get that elbow off the mat. As soon as I see a little bit of clearance space, I bring my elbow nice and high, and I anchor on the collar. Right? Maybe you don't get the collar, maybe I just get a little bit of fabric by the shoulders. That should suffice. Now I'm still punching down on this knee. I'm gonna step over so that way I can replace that grip. I never let go and try to beat him to the punch. Keep it controlled, step nice and high. Now from here, right, we go over our knee switches a lot. We've done some solo drills with it, and we've gone over how to do this in different scenarios to take the back. My knee drives down, right to the mid of my opponent's back, and I'm swapping, bringing up my opposite knee. Now from here, I never got rid of that initial grip. My grip should be closer to the bottom shoulder so that my elbow can block the upper shoulder here. My knee goes right underneath that. I'm gonna pull my opponent off the mat, switch sides. Get my underhook, or I shoot down to the thigh, depends what your game is gonna be like. So if I'm here, I feel like I can control my opponent with a pinch of my knees and an opposite underhook. Start feeding him for that seatbelt grip, light stretch if I need it, and then extend that second hook in to get my points. All right, so we'll go over a different angle, but just kind of showcase that knee swap. As one knee goes down, I'm changing my direction 180 degrees. All right, so my knee starts to come down to the floor, the other one lifts to give it space. We're facing the opposite way. So again, now we can see the grip on the foot. This is the leg that's giving me trouble, the side I initially wanted to pass to. So I'm gonna push down on that leg to get some extension as I back step, catch with my knee. Sitting right on the opponent, careful we're not hurting our teammates, but in a tournament or just a live scenario, we're gonna drop our hips down real heavy. Grabbing the outside and reaching across my body. That way I can post on the floor, and I'm using my legs and my weight to drive my opponent's hips down, almost belly down. All right, if I feel anything going on here, we can kind of stop and scoot our way into side control, but let's work to the back. My elbow comes up nice and high. I'm grabbing material on that bottom shoulder, right, reaching for that rear delt, almost like the armpit. Step over the leg. I drop my knee and swap here. Now, I'm just doing an upward row, pulling my opponent to my chest. I keep tight. I can use my head to get a little extra if I need to. Now we're switching. Got that bottom hook. Look for our top underhook. That's our opposite control. Shoot underneath. My knees are staying clamped the whole time to control the hips. I extend, drop that hook in, we get our points. And then top view, we're towards the